either. I apologize. He just called you a chicken.
Oh, I'm coming across.
That was Blondie, wasn't it?
That was Blondie in the back there, yes.
I was going to say, we're mammals, not...
We seem to have killed the
eggs.
one.
So that's Deer. Go get him, Deer.
Oh, yeah,
Right, bring it on.
I'm going. This is difficult terrain.
It's difficult terrain
there's
and
a lot
slippery. And slippery. Make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, and I can't charge either, can I? Can I charge?
It's difficult
You
terrain.
can move and then charge.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't. I'm going to be standing in the middle of the thing.
Well, you move and then you charge.
You
do it.
kick his ass.
Yeah, that's if it wasn't for that acrobatics check, it's like ignore difficult terrain.
All you should just roll hard.
Well, no,
roll high. I did it.
I need to. No, I'm not. I can't
Almost
get.
makes you wonder what's the class
I can't
roll,
get
so
on there and then
roundabout
charge
charge.
it, right? So it's
Yes,
no
you
good.
can. Why can't you?
I can charge through difficult terrain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You
So
just
I'll
have
go
to
for
pay the move.
But okay, first
Okay, I
do your
can get
move,
moving.
and you got to roll to make sure you don't
it. Yeah.
fall off.
No, I got this easy. Watch this. Here it is. Boom.
There you go. See, piece of cake.
Okay, good.
So we're so glad you rolled a 20 on the acrobatics check.
All right, now let's see the other side of the die for the attack.
Yeah, the melee basic attack. This is going to
Same
be very
side.
powerful.
Our artist, he's become a
Plus
defender
18.
now.
That's a 31 versus AC,
Wow, that's an impressive melee
That's good.
basic.
and that's 10.
Well, that's big to hit, maybe not big damage.
Only a 31?
Well, no, but he's plus
Plus
18 on
17.
a melee basic.
Plus one for
Our
charge.
Ardents are not a strength character.
Plus 1 charging.
So he's plus 17 on a melee basic. That's pretty good.
Well, yeah, that's as good as my. That's about as good as my regular to hit roll.
So, how much you did? 10?
10.
He is 2 levels higher than you two.
All right. You guys are going to beat this shortly here.
Yes.
So,
You're gonna wave the
let's
rest
go ahead
of
and
us?
mark off another surge worth of an additional surge from somebody,
I'll do
and we'll
it.
call it. Beautiful.
Yay.
My surge worth a lot.
Awesome. Make with the post-combat healing, people. Make with the post-combat healing.
Yes.
Yes.
Should-
I need to be healed. Who else?
I need 2.
I just need to take one.
When you get the chance to start looking around, you will find the nod-on corpse of an elven man who matches this description.
Description. Of course it does.
He,
Okay, you got a bag of holding? We'll
he
put
happens
it
to have
in
a +3 neck item if somebody doesn't have one yet. It does something.
Aiming with
10,
detection.
15, it's an 18.
I didn't deal or receive very much
18.
damage.
Who needed healing?
Not me.
A unicorn.
I'm down by 2.
18, so take a healing word. 18 plus 6 is 24. So a surge and 24.
Yeah. Sorry,
Huh?
I said he's full.
What about you?
You're not going to get me with one, so I don't think you can get me with one. Maybe?
He needs healing.
I need 53 and I have a
6,
22nd.
7, 8,
So that battle cost me 5 healing surges.
8, 13.
Well, that included the one I
Uh,
took for the team
Surge
there.
plus 19.
Dreamstone
I didn't
amulet.
Oh, I did take the ongoing 10 damage.
Maybe someone
So
else.
start
it's
7 down.
It's interesting
or-
because if you are asleep, you don't take the
I'll
negative
just
5
spend
penalty
it.
for perception checks.
Yeah, I'll just spend the surge.
Who doesn't?
And I
Apparently that's
guess
what the Dreamstone
I asked
amulet
several
does.
times,
That's
so
the
when I
next
was
slot.
answered, so I'm assuming nobody else.
Who's
surged.
next? Who's next slot item?
That's the next slot item of the guy who was dead in the water
Ah,
who you just
okay.
rescued.
Apparently,
have
it didn't help him.
I have a +3 one already, so.
Paul?
Yes, please. You may also use a minor action to remove the blinded condition and gain blind sight until the end of your next
Or
turn.
13 total.
9.
No, I have 10 left.
Okay.
It's better than not having a bonus on a next slot.
I hope everybody here at the
You want to throw
Paragon
that at
Lodge
him?
has a bonus of some sort on your next lot. Otherwise, we're sending you home.
Scotch paper. Sorry.
I never bothered to get any next slot items.
Don't erase those numbers on the corner.
They might matter later.
They might.
Just saying.
Okay. And my +2 AC is over with.
Now, are we're eating these crabmen?
Huh?
We want to take
Alright.
the choicest parts for later on.
Well, the one with bread in his
Lobster.
mouth, right? That's got to be roe, right? So we're definitely boiling
It's just
that
like
in
chicken.
eggs.
So let's see here.
Okay. And I expend a surge, and I'm down 1 point.
Yeah, I'm down 8.
You know 2.
You don't
Are you all healed up?
understand.
Did you take any damage?
No.
You took some damage, did you? Did you heal?
Okay.
I
So
healed myself.
after the fight, you heal up. Everybody feels better. You start moving on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're getting
counteract.
close. So maybe you should start looking around for stuff that might look like a place that's mentioned in the journal.
All right.
Cough, cough, looking around,
Yeah.
subtle hint.
So where'd it
If
go?
only we had somebody with a good perception.
That would be me. I look around.
For a shack, right? What is it? Where,
It was just like a simple door in the side.
where
of
did it
the
end up?
Yeah.
The 2 page.
Okay.
It got past
Did the
this
2
way.
pages go
Nathan
there
had
and stop, or did you
No,
guys?
they went back here.
Okay,
You want it?
So
Yes.
sure. It's
for 37.
small on the outside,
Built-
barely more than a
Okay.
door that leads into a chamber.
Okay, you notice a bit of bleach human skeleton has been gnawed on.
Right there, there's a skull that's been gnawed into.
I think we're looking for a door.
That's a bit odd, isn't it?
That is a bit odd. Let's look at that closer. I look closer.
Not by what?
Right there.
All right, so we'll go check it out.
I do a look
What, not
closer
on
check.
What not on it? Well, what not on it? How would you like to find out?
Let me try nature. 21 nature.
21 nature, something with big, sharp, pointy teeth.
Something with big, sharp, pointy teeth. Dungeoneering.
And also something with rather blunt teeth. It's kind of odd.
Yeah. 29 dungeoneering. In cases.
If it was one creature, it had multiple kinds of teeth.
Can we tell what it was by the skull? What's
Oh, you
the
mean
skull
the
of?
survivor?
It's a heal. It'll be a heal check to find that out.
Jack and I were actually raised in a cemetery, in an orphanage run by the Raven Queen. So let me.
Or,
Go ahead.
You know,
22
the Alphar's
heal.
equivalent.
Unfortunately, the skull is kind of broken in half. It's a bad case of jigsaw.
Yeah, I don't know.
16.
All right.
What about thieves?
Just like you, I was of
Yes.
course raised in a orphanage. Might have been a house of ill repute.
Oh, fantastic! So is there any liver damage?
Paladin of Sharis?
Yes, I am.
Am I the only person who actually plays a paladin of Sune and not Sharis?
It was so funny because my whole plan all along was it was going to become take this soon Paragon, and then I got there and I took this one instead.
So,
Check for tracks around the area. Any other, animal tracks, creatures running through here? Nothing.
Give me a perception.
we didn't find a door, is that what you're saying?
You do indeed eventually find the door.
I got a 16 on the
Wow.
perception check.
So this is a door into a rather small building, into a chamber.
Well, it's pretty easy to tell why this place has gone unnoticed so long. It's cleverly concealed behind some strategically placed boulders in the way. If it weren't for the skeletal remains that were right nearby, you might have missed the place entirely.
So this is charred. These are charred. Looks like burn. A lot of burn around
There's
here.
definitely some burnt stuff around here as well, yes.
So we better get in here and try to figure out this riddle before this red dragon comes back. Unless you want to check for
Do
traps, I'm going to go inside.
Oh, no, I already rolled to see how old the bones were.
Yeah,
So
you-
when I failed, okay.
Okay, so
What?
the
Check the traps.
entrance leading into the mountain, it's only it goes into a few feet before it goes into this larger room. It's pretty easy to imagine a red dragon sticking his head in there and blowing a bunch of fire in and burning and melting everything in sight as you see
Oh, there's nothing left inside, like this thing.
Oh no, there's stuff left, but it's a bunch of scorch marks and ash.
So
There,
But it's
on
not
one of the
blocked,
side
right?
walls, there's this small round portal about 2 feet in diameter. Almost looks like a doorway or a window. There's some writing over the top, blackened by the breath of the dragon, but the portal itself is entirely unblemished.
Try to clean
But the writing's
writing.
Yeah, can we make out anything on
Some
the writing?
water on it?
There is actually a red leather-bound book sitting on a pile of ash that used to be a desk.
Oh, that didn't get.
Magical
The
item.
book says it turns out is actually made of red dragon hide.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
It says a history of Faerun dragon slayers. Of course, the pages were all written on normal paper, and those are all burned away.
Of course.
So it's entirely useless, except for the fact you now have this awesome shell of a book.
Absolutely. And I'm going to try to wash the writing above the door
Okay.
with water to see if it uncovers. And I speak Draconic.
The first one thing that's a little more important you notice is that after you guys walked in, there was actually a magical glyph over the door on the inside past you guys walked by, but it did not react to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably react if a dragon comes in.
Any idea what that magical glyph is about?
I would require an Arcana check to learn more about it.
Oh, that's
Someone
Someone
anything
trained
about
in
Arcanas?
Arcana.
not
Not
trained in
today.
it. But 25.
Nice.
25 is
Well,
pretty good.
if you do roll a 20,
Yeah, no, that's great.
Even the stupid paladin can
This
figure
looks
it out.
exactly like a glyph that said,
Ward.
the dragon with a circle and a line through it that you saw in a book once.
Yeah. It's a warding glyph. Keep
It's a
dragons
warding
away.
against
Keep the dragons. All right.
Yes, is that right?
I believe so.
Okay.
So, in my history of knowing Time Anther and the Dragonborn struggle against dragons, am I familiar with this symbol or any activation word or anything?
It's just it's a magical glyph of some sort.
But the portal.
Possibly a port of a trap.
But I meant the portal.
Oh, the portal over that. It is actually something written in Draconic.
I do.
So we
have
both,
that language.
and I speak that.
The portal reads, "Did the mighty paladin and the hero Thigbald, the foehammer, bring low the dastardly female dragon, cast, also known as
Thigbald.
Death Ember."
Did they? Okay, have I heard of these?
Arcana or history?
History. That is going to
It's
be
many histories.
We like to get rid of all our 20s when we're not in combat.
That's a 33.
This indeed sounds like a true piece of Abeir's history.
Oh, fantastic.
And Death Ember was a red dragon.
So I don't know from my history of Abeir if they did kill her.
He
or not.
said, do you
just
know that it was
got-
a piece of true history? So yes.
Oh, so it did. I thought the question was saying, did they kill?
Did
The question
indeed.
says, did they? And you said, and you
I know they
knowledge
did.
of history that
Okay.
this is true. So the answer is yes.
So we answer back
Well,
in Draconic.
it's did as in like ye oldie. Yes, this this one did indeed kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
We're still going to answer in Draconic yes, just in case it's a password. Yes, indeed they did.
Can those
Nope.
can those mechanically minded try to work the portal?
Thief, Spring, get this open for us, would you?
Okay.
Rules? We don't need rules.
The thievery.
Take out your thieves' tools
Yes,
and
so make a roll.
open this thing up.
27 thievery.
27 thieveries.
Are you using thief tools?
Oh, yeah.
That would be to disable, which this is not. He's not at this point disabled.
Oh.
He's exploring.
Opening locks and disabling.
This is definitely something that is triggered. I mean, this is certainly a magical barrier of some sort that is triggered by something. Your suspicion is that it's probably triggered by something less than physical.
Okay, I tell it, we are going to kill more red dragons. We want to slay the dragons. Let us in, please.
The portal laughs at you.
I was worth trying.
I kicked the portal.
I think you have
You
to have
kick the portal?
I kicked the portal.
You kick the portal, your foot hurts.
Okay.
Looking in the book, is there anything in the book?
The book is burned out.
Just the cover.
So you have the covers that are made of red dragon
The
leather.
pages are
Inside,
gone.
all the pages are gone. They're burned away.
It was bound in.
Anything
No,
written in the cover?
Elf, can you find any more writing?
No.
I suspect we need an open portal spell or scroll.
Can we? Can I pray? I'm going to pray to Shares to give me insight toward opening this portal.
Sure.
How about a 32?
Nice.
Apparently, I'll just keep rolling 20s until we
Until we get into combat, then we'll start rolling
You don't roll the one in combat, don't worry. It balances out.
You get the impression that the hint is, that the information you need is somehow hinted at in the text. Most specifically, so something about the dragon itself really rings to you.
Okay,
I'm left
so
here.
repeat
And what's the
back in
text
Draconic
saying?
the dragon's name.
Death Ember.
The dragon's name
Oh,
is
no, I
Death
say the
Ember.
other one.
Yeah, known as Death Ember.
I cough up a hairball.
But what?
Katchendyn, also known as I forgot vowels.
I cough up the hairball of the name
All right.
and Death Ember and Draconic.
I take the Dragon Slayers of Sharn book and I open the binding and I insert a piece of paper from my notebook and write my name at the top. Dear Dragon Slayer. And I set the book back on the desk.
right.
And then I turn to the portal and I say, Death Ember. What's Death Ember?
That's her.
Do we have the
nickname.
skull from outside that was dead? Can we burn some bones or anything? I have no idea. I got nothing.
Oh, out in the book I read was here.
So is the exact wording important? 'Cause I guess not if we're not being shown
Can we
it.
read the
Yeah.
wording? Can I read
They
the
did
wording
not give
again?
us the player's handout, so apparently
There's no handout to
Death
give you.
Ember.
Okay.
And if I
Mighty
give you this,
Paladin
it's
and his
way
name.
too much clue.
That's fine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's
I read
what's
it
exact
again. What's
wording?
it say?
What does it say? It says. Did the mighty paladin and hero Thadgable, who named their kid that, the Foehammer, bring low the dastardly female dragon Cathenden? That's close enough. Known also as Death Ember.
It said, did the mighty paladin and dragon foe
Did the mighty paladin and hero
and hero?
For somebody.
Whatever.
Thaidgalbe. Also known as, I'm going to start naming things, drop things on my keyboard. Give me your cat.
Is that Thad Gilb?
Okay, did
not how they did it. They picked up their Scrabble board and threw it up in the air.
Did the mighty paladin and hero
Thad
Yeah,
Gilb.
just
Thad
watch
Gilby
Scrabble letters,
went and what else?
five.
Bring down.
The Foehammer.
These were the letters they
The
had
faux
left over
hammer.
that they couldn't figure out a word with.
Your
Okay.
prayers to Sharas say it's less about the specific text and more about the dragon.
Okay, so I'm going to pick
Bring
up the
down.
dragon, the book with the dragon, and I'm going to put it up against the portal and say, open.
There's almost a
The name.
moment of it might matter, and then nothing happens.
Oh, so close.
Bring-
You almost had it.
Not really, but it really feels like I have to do something.
Bring down the mighty.
Bring down the dastardly female dragon.
So examining it, nothing moves, right? You can't shift or slide anything. None of the words move, brushing out the dirt.
The mighty female dragon, then the name, and
Yeah.
then the
Death
known
Ember.
as Death
No,
Ember.
also-
Known
Known
as
also
Death-
as Death Ember.
Did the mighty paladin and hero Thad Gilb, the foe hammer, bring down the dastard?
Light a candle, hold it up near the thing. see-
Hey, it opens! Fire!
I had my hair
Ah!
on fire.
You never got hit? Very good, Jason.
Wait, what was it?
awesome.
We just had to light a
Red
candle.
dragon.
Let's get
fire.
inside
Once you
before
guys
that
inside,
dragon.
you find 2 more skeletons, the last of the expedition.
Yay!
Last expedition to try this. As well as another portal with another inscription.
We
Need
found
that
2 more
one.
what?
The 2 more skeletons, which is the last of the people who you apparently on the expedition who were never mentioned before this.
We
So,
rescued
they don't
their
matter.
items too,
Okay, yeah, those items are entirely useless, but thank you.
but we rescued them.
Yes. The mighty barbarian Vesmer bring an end to the terror of, oh dear God, also known as Frozen Mist.
Ice.
Okay, so we need
have
something
ice.
cold.
Anybody have
Turn off my
cold?
turn.
Turn off my.
If I get bloody, then I can do extra cold damage, but I don't really feel like getting bloody to try to.
No, he did the Relid Iger Rice.
Oh.
RHAELLADEGARYS. I think we might have actually run a Scrabble board out of A's.
I started laughing too hard after the RH that I didn't get anything after that.
How heavy do you think
How-
the
we-
doorway or the
We need some frost.
doorway
Do you have any frost?
It's magically solid.
I have ice gloves. Could I try like?
They don't do
Good
any
try.
damage without actually doing something. Though. Doing a frost damage attack, though, right? No, not so much.
do a frost damage attack on me? And
Do we have a crystal that can turn anything into anything else? Damage types?
That's it.
Oh yeah, I take the crystal.
Yes.
I'm like blast.
So can we have anything that? Can anyone make any elemental energy?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I was doing some
Fire
cold
and
damage back when. Oh well. I guess it didn't.
Right.
Can anybody do
has
any
a fl-
elemental
So
damage?
somebody has a flaming
Fire.
sword,
Fire.
correct?
Yes, he has a fire.
Use your crystal to
Right,
make
yes,
it
of course.
cold.
Yeah, that's what we
And
just
attack it.
Okay, well, if you tell him, then he knows instead of telling each other.
Or the
Yeah, so tell me and things happen. Tell him and you're talking to each other in a corner.
They're developing a strategy.
I'm the computer. He's the guy you're chatting with online.
He was the one who held the crystal, so
No, we each have a crystal.
You each have a
You each
crystal.
got
Oh,
one.
each have one. Okay,
He
so
has
I
two.
hold it and like have my fire sword hit it. And
So fire with cold, and it opens. Yay!
Good job.
And the young Duke Brahmand. Inside is a third portal. The young Duke Brahmand of House Coldware did lead the cowardly Angramonius, also known as the Night Death, to his death.
Night Death is, we think of Black Dragon, somebody that knows
Acid?
history.
I'll do kick kind of his.
Sure.
That's fine. I summon an acid orb and try it.
Yeah, it does.
22.
That was quick.
It's that will. I don't care.
So you do elemental attacks too.
Yes.
Well,
I try to get other people to participate.
oh, okay.
And then
Cooperative storytelling, right?
the pompous Gilbar Cathiel was brought low by the human wizard Muldarn in the Howling Mountains, though the creature's last bite will eventually lay him low many days later.
Last bite, so
Howling?
poison.
That sounds like poison to me.
Poison.
I don't have poison.
That's fine. I do. Acid orb is poison orb.
Beautiful.
Is it?
And it stinks.
Because
It
I
is
can
now.
use the-
Oh, you mean use the stone? Okay.
Yeah, use the
or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the Honorable Ranger Winglard Pemlock brought down the thieving Regnamaris amid storm and rain.
Okay, I got a lightning. My conductive reflex. Oh,
So conductive defense.
Conductive-
Right,
conductive-
sure,
yeah.
I spit at it
that one.
Why would you spit lightning?
because it's rain.
Oh, there we go.
Just try to make it rain.
Lightning and rain. Win!
I can make it rain.
Oh, the storm. Yeah.
Sorry,
you can't
you
just have
wrong.
lightning.
It was a thunder dragon.
Excellent. There's a one large chunk of dragonbane amber, some loot and historical documents,
Excellent.
Retrieve
Oh, let's
such
read the
treasures.
documents.
and a couple pairs of armor and weapons.
We retrieve such treasures.
Defender's armor +4.
Wow. That sounds pretty awesome.
Mirror of Deception, Orb of Dragonkind. No one here uses orb implements, I believe.
Yeah.
Ring of Freedom of Movement.
Oh, I take a rain. And I always like rain.
One ring to rule them all.
So is heavy armor, scale or plate?
I'm gonna look at Defender's armor right now. It's pretty cool. It is chain scale plate, resist 10 acid and fire. Sorry, cold and fire. I apologize. Until the end, daily minor action. Until the end of your next turn, any attack that hits and marks an enemy also dazes that enemy save ends.
Oh. What do you got? What kind of plus armor do you have?
I have +2.
I have +2 also. Can we both?
This is Defender's armor.
We can take it at the end, but right now only one person can wear it.
It is +4, really?
Holy
It should be plus. It should only be +3. I gotta look. Let me look at the end of the adventure.
Yeah, we wouldn't be at +4. It'd be too high level
you
for
I should
use.
get it at this tier.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though it lists it should be in there.
Fourth
Well,
level stuff.
we
Plus 4 stuff's
retrieve
coming in, it's
everything.
trickling in.
And
Yeah,
head
no,
back.
But it
head
has
out.
to be within 4
At
levels
12,
to
at
use
level
it.
12.
Is
Oh,
that
that's right.
correct? We retrieve everything and start
Yes.
getting back?
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
But
we
one of
should
us
be-
wants to put on
We
armor.
should be prepared because I believe when we go out this door, we could possibly run into a red dragon
I
sooner
believe
rather
so.
than later.
Okay. Well, listen. Do you resist fire?
So I apologize.
'Cause
The
I already-
only thing that's in there is the Orb of Dragonkind +3.
Oh, you tease.
Apparently, the Ring of Freedom of Movement comes to the next APL, and the Defender's armor doesn't show up until APL 18.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I was
The
gonna say,
Defender's
'cause
armor is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Because
it's not too good to
if
be
you
true.
resist 2 elemental energies, that's usually on the higher end.
Yeah. No, it is a 5 bump.
Okay.
So as you guys all get the stuff and turn around and start walking back through those portals,
No way.
Does it feel hot?
no, but you notice that it's fairly
Something's
ob-
not right here.
Well, yeah, something's not right. First of all, you know that rune that was above the door earlier? It started glowing.
Wait, the room reset.
Also, there's a couple dragon, goat, lions in the room.
Wait, There are creatures here.
Oh,
Dragon, goat, lions? Oh, like chimeras?
Indeed, like
oh,
chimeras.
just to make it clear, I was expecting and kind of way, so I am on my unicorn.
In the room.
Yes.
I don't think you can do that, can you? It's not big.
Unless it's only 5 foot wide.
You can squeeze to get in
Yeah.
still.
Still squeeze to get in.
Alright, so I mean,
Do you want to be squeezing?
okay. The drawing of
My
so
unicorn's gonna have to squeeze either way.
the drawing of pictures and the gathering of initiatives.
Okay, I will gather initiatives as always. Oh, can you reach that? Phil?
I totally
Yeah.
can. Now can you? Oh. Ten.
Sir Valentine.
10.
You. Vorferix.
17.
Alright.
Reed.
Oh, initiative?
The
Deer.
person who made
25.
this was extraordinarily lazy
Crib.
and still
24.
and silly.
28.
We had a little more down to earth initiatives this time.
Yeah.
Well, she bumped us.
Oh, but I rolled a 20 in my last one.
He got
And
his
he rolled
legitimate.
an 18.
I got my passive initiative.
Or 19.
28.
You rolled an 18 initiative last time, right?
Yeah. I told you that D20.
I rolled a 20 and we had like crazy initiatives. That helped on that last round. I mean, because
Jesus.
And then somebody,
I got to that
we won't mention the cleric's name, cheated. Said, oh no, my initiative's too low. I'll take a 34.
I actually was doing it because we had someone that was so low. And I'd forgotten about it last game.
yeah, I took a feat to boost mine.
I think it's been
Good
a year
for a
since I
defender.
played, so.
I have probably 15 characters and have never once taken any feat to improve my initiative.
Well, I did it because of the samurai thing.
I did that
Yeah,
You
once,
know, to kind of boost
and I
that.
found
But even
myself
my rogue, I don't
going
do it.
first and delaying
I would, with cleric, I would
for
never
the
take
bumps.
it.
My
Yeah.
rogue. I go
Oh.
first, I delay. And since then, I haven't
Well,
bothered.
that's the thing is,
With dexterity, you already got a high initiative.
if you're a melee rogue, it's really rough. Okay, I'm going way before everybody else.
Charge out there.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, my rogue, also known as the glass cannon. My first action, charge, action point, hit you again, you're dead. Awesome, now everyone else kills me. Now we've both removed one person from the combat.
I rely on, once I go bloody, I get 10 temps and DR 10 until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, so I chose
What gives you the
range
DR?
for my row.
The 10 temps is from the half-orc thing.
Yeah, from being a half-orc.
Right, well, I have the half-orc prestige class. So whatever that temps
Oh.
are, it also gives me that DR.
Oh, your Paragon Path gives you the...
Savage Fury or something like that, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wait a minute, you're a half elf?
Half-orc.
Another
Oh, you're
character.
half orc, not half
No,
elf?
no, different
I'm talking
character.
about
Oh, different character.
my rogue.
I was confused.
I know, I'm like, how did
I thought
half
you
elf
said you
end
were
up with
half
a...
elf.
Yeah.
Because we cheat, that's the way it goes.
This is how you make a properly powered game character. You cheat. Don't you know this?
Rules?
Stinking rules.
Stinking rules.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead
At
and...
13th level, I'm going to take another magic weapon because this lance isn't enough.
The lance wasn't that impressive. You're doing like 12 with the lance?
It just does an extra weapon damage on a charge.
I was expecting
Actually,
massive.
It's
like
a
30s.
Vanguard or no?
No, it's called a
Moving on.
unbroken lance. When I hit an enemy with a charge attack while I'm mounted, that enemy is knocked prone. And my daily is I can shift, my mount shifts 3 squares and I make a charge. It's a standard action.
This is the
At
remains of
fair
stuff in
this
the
year,
corners.
the crew that they had
Okay.
do the
This is
jousting
the
stuff was
symbol,
incredible.
which has been,
Was it really?
which is slowing.
really good.
So, do we get an action point
They're Ring
back?
of Fire.
Ring of Fire
You have
during
had a
jousting.
skill challenge and a fight, so yes, you get an action point back.
And another skill challenge.
Action point back.
No, you but a skill challenge. This wasn't a skill challenge. This was this was a can you actually figure it out ever?
Are you too stupid to be playing Dungeons and Dragons? No.
I was gonna put in so many words, and you guys actually, because you took so long to solve the first one, you guys actually gave the enemies a +2 to initiative.
Oh.
Don't worry, I don't doubt it'll actually bump anybody over anybody else.
But his head was on fire.
But
But he wasn't there.
Participation matters.
Thank goodness
Okay.
you lit a
We
candle.
have our,
Well, I was thinking that.
I was totally
Lighting
clueless.
on
I was
fire,
lost.
yeah.
Oh,
that's-
I was trying to pull down the hammer somehow. I'm saying, what are we doing to pull it down? No, but so at fair, the joust ends with both squire. No, one of the squires is dead. The other squire kills the first knight, and there's a ring of fire burning in the middle of the arena.
And both
I mean,
the
it was
knights are dead.
Wow.
definitely one of the best jousting things I've ever seen. And both the knights are dead, and the lord has been killed too. Right? They've gone into the crowd and killed
What are
him
you
too.
recounting?
Think about
Renaissance
Renaissance
fair.
oh, Ren Fair.
What's that, a game?
No, it's a
Renaissance
cosplay
fair.
reenactment event that they
It's
do. where
it's a permanent LARP.
Yeah, my enemy initiatives are crap, 17 and 16.
Okay.
it's great.
Oh,
If
no.
you've never been,
So
you
you're
would
probably
absolutely love it.
forfeits.
No,
What
I
is
beat
your
him.
initiative modifier?
Sorry.
What is your initiative modifier?
+9.
9.
Roll off with me, my good man.
Come on, get him, get
It was
him.
good.
Big
That was
numbers,
like-
big numbers.
Oh wait,
Well,
I'm sorry. I
put it
forgot to
at
keep. I forgot to
Yeah, I
count in
did
his
the
bonus. He
second
actually does go first.
Okay.
So
I actually prefer that. 'cause
17, so
otherwise-
19.
Right.
So I have a 19.
Oh, you have a
and
19.
I have a 19 and an 18.
Okay, well, I'm a +9.
I'm a +15. So
Okay. So either way, you're going together.